Beso? Can I get beso? Hello friends, we're back for another House of the Dragon reaction. Today we're checking out Season 1, Episode 8. Now in the last episode, we got Daemon claims Vhagar, the large dragon, right? That used to be Rhaenyra, the wife of Daemon, right? And the kids didn't like that. They had a fight. I don't know why. I guess the kid wanted to inherit it, but somehow Aemon got there first, right? And because of this, one of the kids cuts his eye, so he lost an eye. And we got a nice scene with Alicent trying to like get revenge. Like he wants the eye of one of Rhaenyra's kids. So you had all that going on, and Otto was like, okay, this was actually a good thing that happened, like down the line this could serve us, so he's already plotting like the next steps, which is what he's supposed to do, right? Because the threat, he said in the first few episodes, that your Rhaenyra will eventually try to like take out the other people that have a claim to the throne, and that's basically the kids, right? So like we're probably gonna go to war once Viserys dies, right? Something is gonna happen there. So yeah, that's basically what we got. Without further ado, check out the next episode.
It's been near 6 years since I last saw my lord husband, Maester. I must know, will he live?
He led his sailors into an ambush, the ship made to look as if it were abandoned. In the fighting, his neck was slashed by a courser's dagger.
Wait, this is Corley?
Overboard into the sea. The wound was severe. Much blood was lost. But the greater concern is the fever that followed.
Interesting. 6 years. So that means
Even for
Rhaenyra, no, Alicent
in 3 days.
has been queen for at least 16 years at this
Let all
point.
be made ready to receive him, Maester Calvin.
The sea snake is strong.
No doubt. And yet I have seen blood fever overcome men half his age. And who will take the driftwood throne?
My grandma.
Oh my god, seriously?
Only in the absence of her husband.
Is everyone obsessed with like being
To Lucerys
king?
Velaryon, as is my lord husband's desire.
I am the sea snake's own blood. The closest kin he has left.
Be careful, good brother. None can take your words for treason.
Hey, who does this guy remind you of? Daemon.
My brother cares only for the history books.
That's true.
But what of the Velaryon line? Is it to be snuffed out? Supplanted by the pups of House Strong?
Oh my god, that's right.
By all rights. And while I should like your support, I do not need it.
My cousin the king would have your tongue for this.
But it's not a king who sits the Iron Throne these days, good sister.
Oh,
It's a queen.
Alicent. Wow.
He means to call into question Luke's legitimacy. And by extension, Jace, and by extension, my own claim to the throne.
Daemon cares only about Driftmark and the
That's
Pirate
true.
Nine, not about our politics.
He just wants Driftmark.
Has he made common cause with Otter Hightower yet?
This is what I fear.
Mm-hmm.
Rhaenys claims a court. She believes we had her son killed.
Ooh.
And my father...
Dude, like Rhaenyra really is the shit of the show.
What choice do I have?
Like she fucked up so much.
To King's Landing, then.
Yep. Like, could you imagine if she just had kids with Rhaenyra, all of this shit with Driftmark goes away?
On the harbour master's receipts, of which The Septons.
Hey, Alicent has some new
have
drip,
that again
as the
for
kids
a
would
bronze
say.
bust they wish to commission for the Festival of the Mother, which I would not recommend.
Thank you for that exhaustive accounting, Lord Beesbury. I remind you.
It was my understanding Lord Corlys wished for his grandson, Lucerys, to succeed him as Lord of the Tides.
The boy has been raised most of his life away from Driftmark. He can fly a dragon, yes, but can he command a fleet?
Ability does not alter his claim.
That's true.
Sea Snake has never formally named him his heir, if it comes
Oh,
to that. The crown must choose what is best for the realm.
interesting.
What grounds could there be
What
for...
indeed, Lord Beesbury?
It's about the prince. There's been a delicate situation in his apartments.
What? A delicate situation. Hello friends, if you're enjoying the content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to never miss out on dashing content. And now, back to the video.
I brought her here immediately. She's seen no one else, you guys.
What is going on?
I was fetching the prince's wine and I put it on his table. And when I turned, I didn't see him. I asked him to stop, Your Grace.
Oh wow, is that what's going on? Yeah, you can see the trauma.
For your troubles.
Oh my god, that's such a Tyrion thing to do. For your troubles.
The tea, Your Grace.
Oh my god, and the tea. Complimentary tea.
Get up!
Oh my god.
Mother, what is it?
What is it? What is it? What is it? That's all you can say for yourself.
Has something happened?
The girl, Egon, the one you sent fleeing from your company.
Oh, it's just harmless fun.
On a day like today.
Why? What is it today?
Oh! Why is Aegon so clueless?
You are no son of mine.
Whoa.
I did not ask for this. I've done everything you've asked me to, and I try so hard, but it will never be enough for you or Father.
I believe we should also...
Dude, that was so cold. You are no son of mine. Holy shit.
Princess Rhaenyra and Prince Daemon. It's been so long since we were granted the joy of your presence.
Ooh. Not
Indeed.
long enough.
Your Grace.
They're not long enough to merit a greeting upon our arrival. I'd be surprised if he could remember his own name, or if you could.
King Viserys' condition has worsened since you saw him last. It subjects him to considerable pain. On the advice of the maesters.
The maesters, of course. It is they who keep him addled on milk of the poppy while the High Towers warm his throne.
Rhaenyra, if you would see him without it, almost blind with suffering.
No. Listen, I have no doubt it was an act of the purest mercy, but tell me.
That would be mine. And the hands. But be assured the Father is just and commands me to forget the accusations you have held in this room today.
Damn. Yep, we going to war soon, guys.
Oh, Luke, come on.
Yo, it's Cole and who's this? Daemon with an eye patch.
Have you come to train?
And who's this? Oh, the Velaryon. What's the name of the guy again? The brother of Corley?
What we do for the good of the realm.
I must confess a certain uneasiness now this is at hand. He may yet live.
But we must be prepared if he does not.
What are we plotting?
But the threat of war looms and may arrive on our shores. When it does, will you want a child at the command of the greatest fleet in Westeros?
As will Driftmark, in all its strength.
Okay, so he's trying to back the brother so that when war comes to pass, their alliances with the High Towers.
She's done well as your ward. You've raised her admirably.
You honor me, Princess.
Might I speak to the princess alone?
Who is Bela, by the way? Whose kid is Bela? I mean, she's dark, so she's probably the daughter of Corley and Rhaenys.
I wondered for many an hour what your purpose was in coming here. This is no fair proceeding. It is a trap. Set by the Queen in the Hand, I'd wager, to proclaim my son illegitimate.
Yet you did worse than that with Rhaenyra.
Oh.
Did you not?
I loved your son.
Dude, I tell you, Rhaenyra ruins everything.
I did. I'll make you an offer. Back Luke's claim, and let us betroth Laena's children to mine.
Laena.
Bela will be Queen of the Seven Kingdoms, and her sons will be heirs to the throne.
Bela is the son of Laena with Daemon? Dude, this family dynamic is so messed up.
You can bargain with me all you like. Bring my granddaughter with you to soften my resolve. But tomorrow the High Towers land their first blow. They force you to your knees, and I must stand alone.
Damn.
Though it is the great hope of this court that Lord Corlys Velaryon survive his wounds, we gather here with the grim task of dealing with the succession of Driftmark. As Hand, I speak with the King's voice on this.
Holy shit, there's so many swords.
The Crown will now hear the petitions. Sir Daemon of House Velaryon.
The history of our noble houses extends beyond the Seven Kingdoms to the days of old Valyria. For as long as House Targaryen has ruled the skies, House Velaryon has ruled the seas. When the doom fell on Valyria, our houses became the last of their kind.
What do you know of Velaryon blood, Princess? I could cut my veins and show it to you.
Whoa.
And you still wouldn't recognize it.
This is about the future and survival of my house, not yours.
Yeah, you're speaking out of turn.
My queen, my lord Hand. This is a matter of blood, not ambition. I place the continuation of the survival of my house and my line above all.
If I am to grace this fast with some answer, I will start by reminding the court that nearly 20 years ago in this very...
Yo!
House Targaryen, the first of his name, King of the Andals, and the Rhaenyra, and the First Men, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms, and Protector of the realm.
Oh my god! The mask! He was the first Harpy! Dude, that's the Sons of the Harpy! Damn! He was like, no, I'll be the judge today.
I said I'm fine.
Oh, Daemon! Wow. This ties back to what Daemon said. They won't protect you like I would. This is one of those.
I do not understand why petitions are being heard over a settled succession. The only one present who might offer keener insight into Lord Corlys's wishes is the Princess Rhaenys.
Exactly.
Indeed.
Why isn't she talking?
It was ever my husband's will that Driftmark pass through Selenor to his true-born son.
True-born son.
His mind never changed, nor did my support of him. As a matter of fact, the Princess Rhaenyra has just informed me of her desire to marry her sons Jace and Luke to Lord Corlys's granddaughters, Baela and Rhaena.
Oh, she took the offer.
Agree.
The Driftwood's throne, and the next Lord of the Tides.
You break law and centuries of tradition to install your daughter as heir. Yet you dare tell me who deserves to inherit the name Velaryon. I will not allow it. No true Velaryon. And certainly no nephew of mine.
Go to your chambers, you have said enough.
Viserys is my true-born grandson. And you no more than the second son of Driftmark.
You may run your house as you see fit, but you will not decide the future of mine.
Damn.
I will not see it ended on the account of this. Her children are bastards! And she is a whore.
Will have your tongue for that.
He can keep his tongue.
Oh my god. Daemon. I wonder if Daemon will be punished for that. I mean, he said, I'll have your tongue for that, but he didn't really, you know, put the death sentence on him.
Prayer before we begin. Yes. May the Mother smile down on this gathering with love. May the Smith mend the bonds that have been broken for far too long. And to Daemon Velaryon, may the gods give him rest.
Wow. Dude, this is such an awkward table. Like, it would be like the Lannisters and the Starks and the Baratheons in one table, while Robert was still king.
Baela and Rhaena.
You do know how the act is done, I assume.
Oh my
At least in
god.
principle. Where to put your cock and all that.
Let it be, cousin.
You can play the jester if you wish, but hold your tongue before my betrothed.
Wait, so they're marrying stepbrothers? No.
It both gladdens my heart.
I guess, among other things, stepbrothers.
To see these faces around the table. The faces most dear to me in all the world.
Wow. He already lost an eye, among other
No longer a
things.
handsome one,
It's like his face is half dead,
if indeed it ever was.
right? That looks half dead.
But tonight,
He has no cheek.
I wish you to see me as I am. Let us no longer hold ill feelings in our hearts. The crown cannot stand strong if the house of the dragon remains divided. But set aside your grievances. If not for the sake of the crown, and for the sake of this old man.
Final tribute. To the health of my nephews. Jace. Luke. And Joffrey.
Where's
Each of
Joffrey?
them handsome, wise, strong.
Daemon.
Come.
Whoa!
Let us drain our cups to these three strong boys.
I dare you to say that again.
Why? It was only a compliment. Do you not think yourself strong?
Oh!
Why would you say such a thing of all these people? I was merely expressing how proud I am of my family, Mother.
Damn.
Though it seems my nephews aren't quite as proud of theirs.
Oh my god. Yeah, we are gonna get a showdown between Aemon and Daemon. That's gonna be spicy.
It's best, I think, if we go back to Dragonstone.
Yes.
You've only just arrived.
Get the hell out of here.
The prince.
Prince Aegon.
To unite the realm against the cold and the dark.
Oh my god.
It is you. You are the one.
Huh. Is that okay? Oh my god. Is that supposed to be like his last words? So he's obviously talking about the whole prince that was promised prophecy thing, which we know it because we watched Game of Thrones, right? The cold in the north. But they don't know. Actually, has there been mention of the Night's Watch at this point? I don't think so. I don't remember anyone mentioning it so far. So maybe there wasn't. But there should be, because it's only been like 160 years before Dany. So there should have been the Night's Watch already at this point. But anyway. So we get another time skip. 6 years. Daemon kills Corley's brother because, dude, like, as much as I want to give props to the king, like the king by proxy rather, really screwed things up because, like, appointing Rhaenyra was a good idea at the time, right? Because no heirs. But then when he got the kid and Rhaenyra was doing all this wild shit, you definitely cut her off. You know, it goes to Aegon now. Okay. And especially the things that follow, right? I screwed Daemon, I screwed Cole. You think I screwed Laenor, but I screwed Strong, right? And the things that the dominoes that fell from those decisions, the thing with Corley, that's what's gonna happen. Driftmark is gonna pass to a non-Valerian, to a strong Targaryen. This character is so toxic for the realm. So yeah, we get like a nice insult at the end, and I don't know what the hell's going on with Aegon, right? We see Aemon, he's training to be a warrior, right? Aegon looks like he's just having fun with the help, you know? But yeah, solid episode. Not really much was going on, but yeah. That's going to be the reaction. If you guys like the content, like, comment, subscribe. If you want to support your boy even more, links to Patreon down in the description. Become a channel member and put some beso in the comments, guys. Because you know your boy needs a beso. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers.